with a guy and his projects. Today we're doing a basic task on our Honda Odyssey. This is a 2006 with 193,000 miles if I remember right. We're just doing a basic 5,000 mile oil change. I use full synthetic in this vehicle. I use full synthetic in all my vehicles, but I still do about 5,000 mile interchange intervals. So today we're going to be doing that. This is a very basic task. It's very easy to do on this vehicle. If you normally pay for it and you want to keep doing that, then go for it. But I don't know why you're watching this video if you want to pay somebody else. So if you are going to do this yourself, feel confident. It's not hard. It's not easy to mess up. It's very easy to do properly, and I'm going to show you how to do that today. Everything is easily accessible on this van. So you're really only going to need a few things for this oil change. You're going to need your oil, obviously. I am using Supertech, which is Walmart house brand. I've never used it before in a vehicle, but it was on super sale and I like super savings. So we went for the full synthetic. You're going to need your oil filter. We are going to be using Mobile One Extended Performance. It says protects for 1 year or 20,000 miles. Whether that's true or not, don't give a crap. I change it with every oil change. It's just the way I do it. I feel more comfortable that way. A couple pairs of latex gloves, not necessary, but they do help you to keep clean. Your drain pan, a funnel of pretty much any flavor or size, and I am using a flexible funnel as well on this van because the oil filter is in a odd spot and you can make a mess. This just helps keep things clean. You do not need this. If you don't have this, just some paper towels to clean up afterwards. I'm going to use paper towels to clean up anyway, so really, is this necessary? No. I am going to need this little attachment for my stall bus oil drain valve. If you don't know what that is, I'm going to plug a video card up here as well as a link down below to watch to see how it is. If you don't have a stall bus drain valve or any type of drain valve, if your vehicle has a normal drain plug, then you are going to need a socket or wrench to fit. I don't remember what size that was. So you have to figure that out, but not a big deal. And your paper towels. All right, first things first, we go in. We want to check our mileage so we can write it down so we know our last service. This is at 190,553 miles. Go ahead and pop your hood at this point. Put your emergency brake on. Anytime you are under your vehicle, I recommend putting that e-brake on and chalking if possible. Pop your hood. Just flip that lever up just like so. Your dipstick is going to be probably orange. Mine is yellow because it's been replaced. This is your crankcase filling area to put your new oil. Turn your van off, and then you can go ahead and take this cap off. This just prevents any vacuum leaks or issues while draining the old oil. You can now crawl under. Pretty much dead center from the bumper going back is your oil pan, which is right there. That's your oil drain bolt. Mine is a valve. Yours will just be a bolt head. If there's any confusion, Honda has labeled the pan as engine oil. So grab your wrench or your ratchet and go ahead and take that bolt head off, or the bolt in general. I'm just taking a cap off because I have the valve. Once you start removing that bolt, you will have oil drain out, so make sure your catch pan and splatter pan are in place to catch that oil. I use this stall bus oil drain valve. I love it. It's clean, it's efficient, and there is no splatter with this portion of the oil change. I can also go ahead and dump straight into a empty 5-quart jug from the last oil change because I have the hose. Without that, you're kind of stuck just draining into a pan. No problem with that, just something to keep in mind, that's all. Just put it on in place and let her drain. When she's done, right about now, you can go ahead and put your drain plug back in and torque it to manufacturer specifications. Please look in your owner's manual for that exact specification for your make and model and year. Because I have the valve, I just put the cap on, no tools needed. You will use your torque wrench to torque it into place. Put on a new crush washer as well. Always replace the crush washer. This is your oil filter. I just use this flexible funnel to get it in place so that as you crack your filter open and the oil above it drains out, you're not splattering all over that cross member. And of course, once this happens, the filter's super slippery and hard to grab hold of. Right here, you want to check and make sure that the gasket actually came off with the filter. The gasket can get stuck up there, and if you put the new one on without removing that old gasket, that'd be bad. This is what the gasket looks like. So just clean it up with a lint-free cloth. The blue paper towels work amazing. Your new filter, take some old oil or new oil, just coat the blinking for words. Your gasket, coat the gasket in that oil. This is going to help create a good seal, and it's going to keep it from getting seized in place, which will make your next oil change a pain in the butt. Doesn't take but a second just to throw that oil on. Hand tighten only. I don't use a tool to tighten my oil filters. Now I do put some pressure with my hand, but don't go crazy. Next, find your owner's manual, and you are going to look and see how much of what type of oil you need. Hopefully you already did this. Recommended engine oil for this van is 5W20, and it takes 4.5 quarts with a new filter, which of course we changed the filter. Grab your funnels. I recommend putting a paper towel down so you don't make a mess, which I did. I don't think I got it in video, but you can see I just, put the paper towel down right now and fill her up. Like I said, first time using Supertech. Not sure how it's going to work out. I'm assuming it's going to work just fine. Clean up your filler plug, put it in. With your old oil, always recycle it. Take it to your auto parts store. They usually take it for free. And we can reset that service engine or maintenance light. Turn your key to the on position. You can turn your van on if you want to. You don't have to. Go up your selector button, press and hold for 10 full seconds. You can count it down. It's pretty much exactly 10 seconds. Once your display starts to flash, you can then release the button like so and press and hold again for another 5 seconds. After that 5 seconds is up, the computer should reset, and you can let go of the button. You can cycle through again to verify that your oil is now at 100%. Go back under, check, make sure you don't have any leaks. Do not touch the filter because that pulley will rip your finger off faster than you can wish it hadn't. Take it for a test drive, wait 10 to 15 minutes, make sure that you are on level surface and all the oil's trained down, and check your fluid level, adjust accordingly. I do appreciate your guys' patronage. Subscribe to watch more, leave a thumbs up and a positive comment. Thank you very much.